Good morning to you. It's Thursday. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and say hashtag replay. And let's talk about a year in review. No, don't you check me out. I know, I get it. But no, this morning I was checking my email, which I really barely checked in all honesty. It's kind of my junk email. Do you guys have one where it's like, you know, the stores that have to have an email to check you out? I'm like, oh, here's this one, right? Then you have a work email, and then you might, anyways, so many emails. So I'm checking this email, barely browsing it, and I see YouTube congratulating me on my year. So I was curious and I opened it, and it's like, you know, congratulating me on how many more subscribers I got in the last year and how many views and how many minutes, hours watched, you know, whatever, what have you. And then it said, this was your most watched video. And I looked at it and I'm like, that was a hot minute ago. So I click on it. And I watched it. And I mean, there's nothing kind of worse than watching yourself. And it was so funny because my kid, he was a lawyer in a play the other day, and they had to watch the play back the next day or two in drama to critique and, you know, whatever. And I said, how was it watching yourself? And he goes, I didn't realize I sound like that. I said, isn't it so crazy? We hear ourselves in our head one way. And then if we listen to our audible voice, we hear ourselves another way. So back to this, you know, most watched video of 2023 of Amber Nordstrom. And so I'm listening to it. And two things happened. One, I thought it was really interesting that my most watched video was actually one from, I'm going to go with 2020. I could date check it and see. But again, it's not like it's something from actually 2023. Hey, Marcella. Good morning. Good morning. And so I'm listening to it, and it actually brought me back to a time and a space where I don't want to say I don't love life today. I do love life today. But where I was really in step with what I'm called to, what I was walking out, what I am walking out. And I realized in that I took so many with me. And so I just was not only, I don't have a filter on, but I feel like something's on my teeth. That's in the blooper reel. Go ahead and put it there. So anyways, I was sitting there and I was reflecting on this most watched video of 2023 that took place in 2020. And I thought, what was it about 2020 that made even now, meaning people in 2023, listening to what was going on in 2020? Now for you, you might be sitting there cringing about 2020. Cringing. But honestly, 2020, I have always been somebody who isn't afraid to share my heart, right? Very, very fine with being bold. Happy to have my perspective known. Always happy to share truth with a whole dose of grace. But I looked at this and I was like, okay, this was when I actually got a little louder, a little braver, a little less. It was all about, 2020 was all about the gray went gone. It was black. It was white. I don't want to say pick your side because I would love for us to all get along, but it's just maybe not how things happen. And so here it was, somebody that was not only being absolutely just like fierce in who she is, but also loud about what we want to create in the world. Friends. Ooh, that just lit up. That was way better. Did it light up for y'all? That was way better. And so here I was encouraging people, inviting people to join me in and have them and I be a part of something better, different, amazing, creating an energy, recognizing that we actually have more say than we ever give ourselves credit for. You guys do realize that like you can make up your mind to do something and actually do it. You can decide and move forward and watch things pan out for you. And so while I understand, we're at kind of the end of the year where we're reflecting on what was, I actually want you to get in a space over the next week or two where you pay attention to goals and dreams that pop into your head. And when they happen, do not wait for January 1 to do this. Do this over the next week or two. I know it's the holidays. I know it can be chaos. I'm about to walk into that building and put on something incredibly tacky. And I'll share my stories later. But you can pay attention to the dreams and goals and just aspirations that come up for you, that make your spirit jump, that make you feel alive over the next week or two. Instead of sitting down for 20 or 30 minutes and just dreaming, why don't you pay attention to what pops on your radar in the next week or two and document those? Document those. One of the reasons why I love what I have created in the space of doTERRA is obviously I'm incredibly passionate about natural solutions. I believe that God gave us everything we need at our fingertips, whether it be in his nature or right here in our tongue, to make the body healthy, the mind whole, the spirit active. But it's also allowed for me a space to create the community that I really truly believe the world is craving. And so whether essential oils are your jam or not, whether proper supplementation is your jam or not, I would actually love to partner with you. You who is listening to my voice right now. Yes, you. Because if you have made it through this many minutes of Amber, you and I would love to create something incredible with you. And as we create something incredible together, I'm actually going to cheer you on with your goals, cheer you on with your dreams. I'm going to watch what you want and I'm going to help you make that happen because they're yours. They're what your heart desires. Oh, you're tired of drowning in debt and you want to be debt free? I want to help that be a reality for you. Oh, you're sick and tired of looking at the doctor's bills over the last year, 2, 3, whatever, what have you? I want to partner with you to see those doctor bills be gone. Oh, you have something that's burdening your heart, maybe a ministry or a mission that you want to see fully funded. I want to partner with you to see that fully funded. Absolutely. No stress in these realms, right? But instead partnering together, watching impact be made, a community be cultivated, and change in the positive nature, making this world a better place because you and I have partnered together to move forward accordingly. If you think I am talking too big, you have not been taught to dream big enough. I have come into contact with so many people, and very few will allow themselves to say, if that happened for that person and that person, it can happen for me. And that is true right there. So anyways, 2023, reflecting, watching a video from 2020 and recognizing, oh my goodness, let's do this bigger and better than it's ever been done before. I'm also going to pop a link in the description for an Audible read of The Energy Bus. You have to hear my voice, but you can also probably purchase it on Audible. I haven't checked, but I'm sure it's there. But my version is free or Audible if you already subscribed. So whether you want to listen to Amber for free or you want to get it on Audible, it is worth your time. Use your time over these next breaks, whether you're busy in the kitchen and you are doing dishes and getting the home ready and getting the different meals ready, put it in your ear. Listen while you work, right? Or maybe it's a quiet season for you and you've got extra time, and instead of feeling lonely and excluded, go ahead and feed yourself with something that will actually create a change that not only you crave, but this world craves. So I'm going to pop that in the description. You have 2 different options. Take your pick. I hope y'all have a beautiful, sunny, at least here, Thursday. I don't know when I'll be on again, but I'm sure we'll do a little cooking in the kitchen and maybe a car chat now and again through the holiday break. Have a good one. Bye.